And Barakti Yahweh Barakatha, Yahweh Shah, Barakti Yahweh Barakatha, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash, the honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, It Is What It Is. Lord will, you are edified. Video was inspired from the YouTube platform GMS South Carolina 08. This is the platform of Zaquan Manatazah. Subscribe and be edified. His video entitled Reply, Hebrew Israelites Doctrine Destroys Families and Marriages. Hashtag hurt.
What's going on, y'all? So listen, for all of the Christians, my brothers and sisters in Christ, to all of the Christians that are commenting and inboxing me and telling me what I should do on my live and how I should do it, I don't know if y'all understand of how big of a deal the issues that I talk about are. I get messages from people all the time about how their family member has gotten involved with this group of Hebrew Israelites and they've changed, and now they're hateful and they're angry and they're mean.
All right, let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and 17. And I gave my heart, meaning mind, to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit, for in much wisdom is much grief. And he that increase knowledge, increase sorrow, because at the end of the day, you know how Satan controls the entire world, okay? You know who the Edomites are, and you know their agenda. You understand that these other nations are joint heirs with Esau in Esau's blessing. You understand the curses and things of that nature. So yes, with this sorrow and grief, also is anger that comes within this dynamic.
And I don't know if y'all realize this or not. My whole goal is to help people before they get into this doctrine and to help.
And there is nothing this man can do. Case in point. Acts 9 and 5. And he said, Who are you, Lord? He referring to Saul at the time, who later became Apostle Paul. And the Lord said, I am Yahushua in the Hebrew, whom you persecute. It is hard for you to kick against the pricks, meaning there's nothing you can do. Period. Okay? This thing of ours, the phrase that Apostle Gabar coined in the spirit, okay? There's nothing anyone can do because it's predestined. It's predestined. It's within the will of the Most High.
People see the Bible in its truth come out of those situations, those schools and camps. When people inbox me and comment and tell me how that their family is being broken up because of this new doctrine that one of them is believing.
And fuck the families, because at the end of the day, it's all about right and wrong, okay? And most of our families want us to continue to accept wrong. So you have to be a man. Book of Job. (40 and 6). Then answered Yahweh unto Job out of the whirlwind, this chariot, and said, gird up your loins, meaning what? Your mind, Now, like a man, I will demand of you. Act like a man, damn it, and declare you unto me. The point is, gird up your mind now like a man. Don't be emotional. Okay, show yourself as a man. Have some form of restraint, control over your emotions. And the Most High stated, I will demand this of you. All right, now when it comes to the family system, right? What did Yahushua say? Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And that's literal. Verse 35. For I am come to set a man at variance, that's a separation, against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. Why? Because of a different mindset. They believe in wickedness. We believe in righteousness. And of course, if we cannot coexist, then both parties have to go their separate ways. And just because you come into this truth, it doesn't mean you don't fulfill your obligations as a husband, a son, an uncle, a brother, okay, a father, or an employee, okay? But when it comes to this truth, we must be about our Father's business. Business goes into, in the Greek, the affairs of our Father. This truth is primary and everything else is secondary. But at the same time frame, we don't neglect anything. It's called multitasking. Multitasking. And it starts with this truth verse. Verse 36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household, because you told your family that the so-called white people, based on their father's lineage, okay, they are Edomites. They are the wicked, and they will be destroyed. Because you told your family members that in the kingdom of heaven, okay, we will have slaves. Okay? Because you told your family members that death and destruction is coming. And we are entering into some perilous times. Perilous means what? Danger. That you don't want to celebrate Christmas. Okay, that on the weekends, or regards to Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, there's a certain time frame you have to be with the camp, pushing the work, or pushing this truth. Okay, all of this promotes what? Separation, based on a belief. Okay, and at the end of the day, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that love father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And how do you show Yahushua that you love your father or mother more? Based on what? You not fulfilling your obligations for being a prophet. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. So that doesn't mean you neglect your roles. No, you do the will of the Most High first, and everything else is secondary. Second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, and etc. And he that take not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. And that's literal. And this is what comes with this process, or part of your affliction, your tribulation, okay? But you have to count the cost. And count in the Greek means what? Calculate. Sit down, okay, before you come into this thing.
I don't know if y'all understand how big of a deal that is. These groups are destroying homes.
Wait a minute. Matthew 19:27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed you. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that you which have followed me in the regeneration of the kingdom, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, you also shall sit on 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And every one that has forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold, and shall inherit everlasting life. And that's it. So yes, you're gonna have some bros that lose their families, but it's a balance. You're gonna have some bros that keep their families. It's part of our walk. Okay. And that's pretty much it. This cat is extremely emotional. All right. Everything is in black and white or in red and white. What we're saying. Lord will, this was an edifying lesson. Shalom.